Hello everyone, my name is Joy and you are welcome to Learning with Joy. Our phrasal verb for today is to make out. Make out has 6 meanings. The first meaning of make out. To make out means to be able to see or hear something clearly, especially when it's hard to do so. For instance, it was a foggy night. Jack looked out of his window. He saw a person far away. "Who is that?" he asked. He looked again, but the fog was too thick. Then the wind blew the fog away a little. Jack could make out the man's face. It was his friend Joe. Jack smiled and waved. Joe waved back. Sentence examples. She spoke so quietly that it was impossible to make out what she was saying. The street light was broken, making it hard to make out the house numbers. The teacher asked the student to repeat the answer because she couldn't make out his mumbling. The second meaning of make out. To make out means to try to understand, interpret, or figure out something. For instance, Lena found a crumbled note on her desk after class. The handwriting was messy and some words were smudged. She squinted at the paper trying to make out what it said. "Meet me, 4 p.m. Old tree, important." Was it a joke? A secret message? Lena wasn't sure. She turned the note over, hoping for more clues, but the other side was blank. Her friend Jake saw her struggling. "What's that?" he asked. "I'm trying to make out what this note means," Lena said. "Do you think it's real?" Jake studied it. "Maybe it's about the big oak tree near the park. Let's check it out." At 4 p.m., they hurried to the old tree and found their teacher waiting with a surprise. Extra credit for a class project. Lena smiled. "Good thing I tried to make out that note." Sentence examples. The detective is trying to make out the suspect's real motive for the crime. It's difficult to make out the true intentions of the new government. I can't make out why he would say such a strange thing. The third meaning of make out. To make out means to pretend or claim something is true, often when it is not. This phrasal verb is often followed by the word that or the words to be. For instance, we can say he made out that he was a famous musician but he couldn't play a single note. Or we can say she's not as wealthy as she makes out to be. For instance, Tina came to school late. The teacher asked, "Why are you late?" Tina said there was a car accident on the road, but Tina was lying. She woke up late because she was on her phone all night. She made out that the traffic was bad and the teacher believed her. Tina felt a little bad. Next time, she promised to tell the truth and go to bed early. Sentence examples. The salesman made out that the car was in perfect condition, but it had many problems. He made out that he had a rich uncle, but it was just a lie. The company made out that their new policy was for the employees' benefit, but it wasn't. The fourth meaning of make out. To make out means to write out or fill in something like a document or check. For instance, Mr. James wanted to buy a car. He looked at a nice red one. He told the seller, "I will take it." The seller smiled and got a form. Mr. James made out a check for $10,000. He also made out the registration papers. He wrote his name address and phone number. Then he signed everything. The seller gave him the keys. Mr. James drove home happily. Sentence examples. Could you please make out a check for the full amount? The sales assistant had to make out a receipt for the customer. The doctor made out a prescription for a strong painkiller. The fifth meaning of make out. To make out means to succeed or progress in a particular way. This meaning is often used informally and usually in questions to ask about someone's progress in a situation. For instance, Maria studied hard for her English test. After the exam, her friend asked, "How did you make out?" Maria smiled and said, "Great, I think I got an A." Sentence examples. How are you making out with your new job? How did you make out in your job interview? We will see how the new employee makes out in the first week. The sixth meaning of make out. To make out means to kiss and touch someone romantically. This is mostly used in American English. Sentence examples. The movie scene showed two actors making out passionately. The teenagers were caught making out behind the school building. I don't think they are dating, but I saw them making out at the club.